Alright, so the shade that I'm using is actually the granite shade. I normally use the ebony. I ran out. As you can see, this is the only product that I use, but this is the one in the ebony. This is my favorite. Granite is a little bit darker. Don't really like it, so I don't go in heavy with it. But yeah, I'll link the ebony one down below. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm also recording a short, so y'all work with your girl. Trying to make sure y'all can see good. Alright, so I'm gonna go in, and you always want to start on your eyebrows first, right? And then you move on to your face. So you want to always go under your eyebrow structure, so you want to create that line under, and you want to go lightly and follow the pattern of your eyebrow. Like that. Then you're gonna go above it, and you're gonna do the same thing. You want to follow that pattern, and it's very important to follow the pattern, because if you don't, your eyebrows is gonna come out jacked up. Okay, and we don't want that. So I normally just brush them out to give it that natural look. Then we're gonna go in with a concealer. The concealers that I use is NARS. This is in the shade medium deep to caramel. So you want to go under, and I don't put our primer around my eyebrows because I feel that it cakes up and I don't like that look. So you just want to go under and follow the line that you drew, like that. And we're going to use the NARS concealer. And it's very important that you get it. I'm doing a short also, y'all. So it's very important that you get that line as straight as possible. I done got it on my hair. Then you're going to want to go in with a eyebrow shaper. If I can find mine. And that is my issue, y'all. When y'all are doing stuff like this, make sure you have everything you need. So I'm going in with this brush. This is the BS Mall brush, and this is the eyebrow contour. So what you're doing is going in and dragging it down. This is basically contour and highlighting is basically to clean the face. You're cleaning your brow. You're defining it to the way you want it to go, and cleaning up all the excess. So like that. Then of course you're going to do the top. And that's why I said it's very important to have a specific brush to do this. You want to have an angled brush whenever you're doing your eyebrows. Angled brush. Remember that. We're doing it like this. Like that. See? Y'all see them eyebrows? Baby. Baby. So, you just want to, of course, keep blending it out. And then we'll go back in and blend it. But you want to move on to the other side. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and shape the other side. Alright, so same thing, you want to do it at an angle, light stroke, following your hairline like that. And then we're gonna do the top. Your eyebrows takes a little bit more work than just regular foundation. That's why I like to get mine done with the quickness and get it out the way. So I feel like if your eyebrows are not on point, your makeup ain't gonna be on point. Period. So we're gonna do the same thing we did to the other one. I'm gonna just go under like that. gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna go in and do the same thing. Alright, so eyebrows are looking good. Looking really, really good. They actually look really good today. Maybe it's because I'm on video. I don't know. I do this. This is not a big thing, but I do this just to make sure I lined my eyebrow out right. Do it for the bottom as well.
Hey.
Huh?
You remember what's them parts that you said
Hold on, y'all. Part of the video, now we're going to go in with our primer. Yes, I'm going to blend this, but we're going to put our primer on. This is very important to protect your skin. I like to say that I have pretty good skin, and I would like to keep it that way. So, let's get into it. Y'all, I need a bigger vanity set, honestly. I told Trey that. I think he's just trying to avoid putting it together for me, but I definitely need a bigger one. The primer that I use is the e.l.f. Power Grip, by the way. And you see how silky it is when it goes on? That's why I didn't want to do it with my my brows, because I didn't want it to look cakey. Okay? So the next step, we're going to go ahead and blend our eyebrows in with a blender. The mist set that I use is e.l.f. I used to use MAC, but they started tripping on their products, so I only use MAC now for lip gloss. But you just want to blend. I mean, your foundation is going to cover majority of it up, but you want to give it that nice blend. Ain't nobody trying to look like Michael Jackson. I'm just gonna blend it. Dior, I'm not putting you back on the bed. You jump down, that's on you. Alright, so this is how it's gonna look for now until we finish. But I do want to brush my brows out just a bit, just to give it that natural look. Like that. We're going to go ahead and move on to our foundation. The foundation that we will be using today is going to be Fenty. Those of you that know me know I love my Fenty foundation. This is the shade 430. This is the Pro Filter. Alright, so my camera died, of course. But this is the Pro Filter from Fenty. You're just going to do a couple pumps on your face. Nothing too extra. The thing I like about Fenty is because it's summertime now, it's not really thick like most makeup is. So we're going to go in with the Fenty 430 filter. Alright, so I'm going to blend. I just love the way this goes on. You also want to make sure you're getting your neck, because this shade is like a deeper shade. You want it to blend in with your neck. You don't want your face to be looking one color and your neck looking the other. Alright. Alright, so we're doing our foundation. So steps that we did. Let's do a quiz. So first thing we did was our brows. Brows are always first. Then we went in with our primer. After we shaped our brows, we blended our contour. And now we're on foundation. And we're about to head on to highlighting and contouring. Oh, by the way, this is a foundation brush. Sorry, y'all. I'm still trying to learn how to do these makeup tutorials. But if you've watched this far, I thank y'all for supporting and watching. There will be plenty more. Y'all make sure y'all comment below on any tips or tricks. Or if there's any part that y'all need me to go back over. Or if y'all want to know just any more, then I'm your girl. Alright, so what I'm doing now is just patting it out, making sure I didn't leave any excess, because you don't want it to be caked up. Like I said, when you go in the light, it hit different than it hits. So, just want to make sure you're blending. Okay now, girl. We on to something, baby. Alright. So we set our foundation for our face. The next thing we're going to do is go in with our concealer. And we're going to just put some here and on the side of your eye. There are some people that do the full eye, but I don't have bags or anything, thank God, as of right now. So I'm just going to do bare minimum since this is beginner friendly. Like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Alright, so gotta find my brush. Need my brush. Alright, so we're going to go in with some NARS. This is a bronzer, so this is what's going to make your face like that. You're going to apply it right under your cheeks. And you're going to apply some, of course, at the top of your forehead. Just to give it that snatched look. Ooh, it's so pretty. This is the best bronzer, y'all. NARS is the best. I mean, you can get the dollar store bronzer. Nothing's wrong with that. But I prefer my NARS. Just because from experience, it has worked for me. We're just going to blend in our concealer. This. And while we're sitting here, let's get into some story time. So I promised y'all that I would do a story time. Let's see how I like it. Okay. So the reason my husband got banned from our kids' school, elementary school. So he gets off of work about 1:30 and has to pick up the girls by about 3 o'clock, right? In him doing so, there of course is a long line that is considered the drop-off pickup line. He proceeds to jump in front of someone to get the kids. This is my take on it. His story was different. But he proceeds to do that. And the crossing guard actually stopped him. He seen him. And he was like, look, you're going to have to wait your turn just like everyone else has to wait theirs. My husband, of course, didn't like that. Because he said other people, you know, jumped the line. And there was nothing said. He felt like it was more so a prejudice type thing. So he proceeds to get out the car and actually have words with the crossing guard. The crossing guard then tells the police and the principal that he was being irate in front of kids and all this good stuff. So yeah, that's how he got banned from the school. He is now able to go back to the school. I mean, it was a hot mess, y'all. I was working, had to get off of freaking work to go and see what the crap was going on. Y'all, by the way, I am going in with my loose setting powder. This is Deep Peach by Anastasia Beverly Hills. But yeah, that I had to get off of work. I had to go up there. I'm like, what is going on? I'm using a blending powder sponge. I was like, what in the crap is going on? Like, what do you mean? In front of the kids at the school. His attitude. I'm like, look, you need to check yourself. Kids is up here. But he was like, the crossing guard wasn't being fair because someone else did the same thing and he called him out. So, he stood on what he felt was needed to be stood on. But I had to get off of work because they wouldn't even release the kids to him. Keep in mind, this is his children, regardless. The school would not release him, the kids to him. So, of course, I had to come get the kids. And I'm working. I mean, I'm not knowing anything, y'all. Just imagine how caught off guard I was. Like, I'm not knowing a darn thing. But, so he was banned for the entire year from the school. He missed field day. He missed all that. In a sense, I can understand why. By the way, this is Juvia's Place. And this is the eyeshadow palette. I'm going in with the cream nude. Juvia's Place. Cream nude. But yeah, y'all, it was a hot mess, baby. It was just a hot mess. And I feel like his actions as a wife, I'm gonna stand by my husband, but I also feel like his actions was wrong. Cause one, you don't flip out at no school. I ain't gonna say he flipped out, but you don't come out of character at your school, at your kid's school, you know. But I also want my kids to know to stand up for what is right. If he let someone else do it, then you know why was it an issue when he did it. But still, y'all, I don't like confrontation unless I gotta have confrontation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't necessarily gotta go there, but if we need to, we will. But I don't know. But that's the reason it all went downhill. So yeah, that was a little part of the juicy story time as to why he got banned from the school. Alright, y'all. I feel like I'm taking forever. Let me speed it up. So I'm going in with some mascara. This is just regular drugstore mascara. Yes, I'm bougie and fancy with everything else. But when it comes to mascara, baby, anything works, okay? So I'm just going to apply some under my eye. This actually is my favorite one. I've tried several mascaras. Even, you know, high-class mascaras. And they don't do me like this. I don't know what the crap I'm wearing. I know we gotta go out and run some errands, but I really don't know what I'm wearing. I can't wear sandals because my toes are not done. Baby, I ain't trying to get nobody no heart attack. Cause these things look like Jack the Beanstalk type thing. Like, nobody trying to see these. These dogs is barking. Woof woof. But yeah. So I'm just gonna go in because I put a little contour on my nose. Anytime you apply highlight or anything, you want to back it up with contour. So I'm just gonna go in and do that just to give it that definition. How we looking? How we looking? Cute. All right, so next step is, normally I will advise y'all to bake, and when I say bake, I mean putting the setting powder on and letting it sit for a while. But because I am like 20 minutes late running errands, I'm not gonna let it sit that long. But honestly, the longer it sits, the better it comes out, if that makes sense, y'all. So just remember that part from me. But everybody ain't got hours to be baking. Normally I bake and be trying to find out what I'm actually gonna wear or whatever for that day, but not today. All right, so that is done. After we bake, we want to go in with our, I know it's a lot, y'all, our bronze palette. This is in Tan from Juvia's Place. And even though you set your face, you still want to go in and just make sure I like to make sure mine's all the way set. 'Cause baby, with this sun, ain't no telling. Boom. So, as you can see, we applied everything we needed to apply. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more bronzer, just to make sure. You want to add some kind of volume to your face. Like that. So now we're going to move on to blush. I'm not going to do a lip today. Not really in the mood for a lip, but I am gonna do a blush for you all. Blush. Where the crap is my blush? I'm over here talking about I'm gonna do a blush for you all and don't have everything I freaking need. How freaking wonderful. Isn't this about a blip? Hence on me needing a bigger freaking what you call it? I can't use this brush. I didn't want to. I wanted to use my Juvia's Place since I was going in with her products, but it's a matter of finding. Oh, got it. I gotta sneeze. Okay. What was that? Alright, y'all. So this is the Juvia's Place blush that I will be using today. Juvia's Place blush. We're going to apply some up here. Like this. This is in the shade Rosy Posy. Rosy Posy. I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio brush. Yes, a lot of brushes. And I'm just going to pat. This, you have to be very careful with this blush. Because if you don't, it will stain and cake up your face. So, you got to be very, very careful with it. I know I look like a clown right now, y'all. But it's going to come together. Trust the process. Alright, y'all, so I blended in the blush. I did that off camera because it took forever. I'm going in with a nude filter gloss from Maybelline, I think. And we're just going to add some volume to our lip. And then we're going to set our face with our setting spray. Look at that. Yeah, psh, baby. Baby. Let that dry. Oh, it's giving bad bitch. It's giving baddie. Get it sexy. Hey. All right, y'all, and that is the makeup tutorial for today. Now I'm about to start on this wig. Like I said, y'all, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe my channel. I'm very relatable. I will definitely help y'all out with anything you ask, so make sure you comment on new tutorials or new beginner friendly products or whatever you'd like to see. Make sure you comment so I'll know what's next. I want to show y'all in the light before I go. Put the selfie light here. This is how we look. Oh, I had to do it like that. But that's how we look. Slay. All right, y'all. Later. Peace.